respect due. Very clean. Zombie. Wow. Up, here we go. A new challenger. Bucky Ray. We got Bucky Ray. With the Air Max 98. He's right there. Just to let you know he's right there. Let's go, Supernova. Yay. What up, Chris? What up, Chris? Supernova. 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 Oh, it's crazy. Let's say, what up? We got Arsenal. Let's go, Arsenal. Yo, that jacket is official, bro. Silverback over for people events. UDL, Four Kids, Sticks, People Network Channel, let's go, Static, Enzo. Yo, I love his Pumas. Penn State. Got the Miami Dolphin Pumas on. Look at that flow. Oh, snap. The top 16. All right, to my judges. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Judges, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Oh, a new challenger takes it. A new challenger. All right. All right, guys, taking a break. 5-minute break. Then we're going straight to the UBLs after the 5 minutes. what's up? Get a drink, the Red Bull, water, bubble tea, purchase some merch, do something. We're about to start this battle soon. We're going to start in 3 minutes. Shout out Giddens, from pt.4, Civil Black People events. Who's ready for the top 4? Silverback Series. Shout out to Florida Kids, B-Boy Game. Wave headphones number. If you want to win a pair of headphones, take a picture in front of the backdrop and upload it on Instagram. Hashtag Ride the Wave. Shout out to Lamar Productions, Red Bull, Kaching Visual Arts. You guys got 1 minute, 1 minute. Shout out to Wondrous Studios of Breaking. And remember to pick up some t-shirts from God Hill Technique in the front and the Breakthrough t-shirts. Word up. Up next we got UPL, and the winner goes to Toronto. Yeah. Alright, let's get these. Where are my judges? Judges, come to the front. Yeah. Shout out to the winner.
I do that now, right? Like, I do want a house.
Shout out to Boston, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. All right. Alright guys, ready? Let's get this poppin'. Before we get to the top 4, we're gonna do a judges showcase. You heard what I said? Judges showcase. Yeah! You heard what I said? Judges showcase. Yeah! Good, make some noise, baby. Alright. Who's spinning? SC1? Yeah. Alright. You guys ready? Make some noise, baby. Make some noise! Breakthrough 2019! You deaf. I just bit that. That's bad. Damn, it's alright. Alright, for my first judge. First judge. We got Metal! Red Crew? Red Styles! Red Crew? Hey, yo, come on, crowd, have some energy. This is one of your judges. Let's go, give him some love. He's nasty. That's why he's a judge. Let's go, Bedroom, Red Styles. Bedroom, Red Styles. Bedroom, Red Styles. Yo, let's do this, it's nasty. Wow! Damn! The white Asian man. Let's go! Hey! Yo, nasty. Give it up! Get it! Who we got next? We got from the elusive Kurt Rage! Yeah! Kurt Rage! The elusive's on the floor. If you didn't know, he's from USA. Yo, keep that footwork, man. Let's go, crowd. Come on. Hey yo, who's up guessing? We got from the Giddens-Morris. Let's go, Giddens-Morris. Let's go. Let's go, Powie. Put it between your legs. Powie. Giddens-Morris. Can I get from Cali? B-boy, what's right? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Watch this man. Mike Tyson, watch this. Hey! Yo, this man got stacks to chase. He's rocking right. Yo, give it up, DJ, know that. DJ, put that on. Shout out to my judges. Yo, hold up. Yo, that is Rock's right front man. Let's go! Woo! And your place, you make some noise! This guy, I can feel it, man. He's been rocking forever. Happy birthday, my brother, you deserve it. If you guys didn't know, man, that's a legend right there. Look at legend in the B-boy game. One of the best B-boys of all time. Right there. So if you're looking for some inspiration, some inspiration right there. 100 wins, 100 years to your life, brother. Yo, we got a host showcase. You guys want to see the host get down? You want to see the host get down? I'm injured. Yes, they want you to get down. Oh, hell nah. Forget it. Is it my turn? Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Get the hell out of here. Yo! Breakthrough 2019! Make some noise!
Yo, even though a lot of people left, this is still a lot of people I have to speak in front of. So first of all, everybody make some noise for the fucking MC. My bad. Wow. For the MC! Woo! You know, I read a post, I think a week ago by Nemesis about how we all have to rise and unite together, and people that are educated in whatever avenue they are, you know, they really have to help the b-boy scene right now to unite.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why we do Breakthrough, because we hope that this collegiate scene can thrive and come and give back to the scene in the future, you know? So again, give a shout out to everyone who battled today, all our battle guests, all our judges, MCs, DJs. You know, but last but not least, I have a bunch of people to thank. You know, thank you UBL, one of our first partners from last year. Obviously, thank you a lot to UNEV, to Silverback. You know what? I'm also going to give a shout out to UCBL because they were repping here. UCBL is the West Coast, almost like the West Coast version of Breakthrough. You know, thank you to Wave. Don't forget to enter their contest. Thank you to Floor Kids that are out there. Don't forget to check them out. Thank you to TM Milk. Thank you to the Muse for hosting this wonderful event. You know, their bar is open now, so if you guys want to get some drinks, make sure you do that. Thank you to Wonder Studios. We did a great workshop Rock's Right yesterday. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Technique and Godhood NYC for these great t-shirts. Make sure you grab one at the entrance. You know, and obviously thank you to Red Bull and Red Bull BC1 All-Star for bringing Rock's Right here.
That's right.
And finally, last but not least, you know, this event was not possible with a lot of outside donors. One of, just a couple to name off, Jason, a lot of you guys know him as Kem. You know, he donated to this event. Thank you to, you know, obviously Randy's family and my family, you know, a lot of people. You know, without them giving to this scene, this would not be possible. You know, so, you know, obviously this year is a big turning point for us. We moved to this new venue, and the reason why we're doing that is because we're trying to make Breakthrough an actual legit nonprofit organization. In the past year, we've just been fiscally sponsored by another nonprofit. You know, so after this year, we have a lot of great plans. Thank you to everyone who are here. because without you guys coming out to support us, we wouldn't be able to throw each and every one of our events.
Amen to that.
So thank you, everyone. There are much more battles, much more hype battles to go on. You know, enjoy the rest of the break-in. Thank you.
Yo, give it up for Chris Chen, man. Yo, shout out to Ken, man. He's on all your Marvel Heroes shows. B-Boy Ken. All right. Can I get Flownetic full circle on my right? And can I get Spindian on my left? The winner of this event is going to Toronto. And they will battle April 27th. They're also featuring a Bonnie and Clyde, a Rock Harder Championship, and an open 3v3 break-in. That is in Toronto, April 27th. That's where the winner. Flownetic, Spindian. We got Full Circle, Soldiers. Word. We got Supreme Beings. Family. Left, right. Y'all ready? Flo, you ready? Spindian, you ready? You sure you ready? You ready? Yep. You sure you ready? You sure you ready? You sure you ready? Let's go. All right. Hit it. Yo, this is the beat right here. Yeah, bro, you want it? Spindy, you want it? Let's go, let's go, let's go, Toronto, 3 rounds. Come on, come on. Let's go. Come on, girl, give us some energy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, let's go, Spindy. Yeah. Supreme Beat. Spin me in. Oh, yeah. Take the photos. Oh, do the photos. Oh, please. Spin me in, Supreme. Flownetic. Full circle. Let's go, Flo. The man is Flownetic. Nice. Oh, snap. My man with the bloody knee. Supreme Being. Got that bloody knee on. Wow. You gotta listen to the music. So let me see you rock that beat, Flo. Come on, baby. I know you got it. Woo. Yo, this beat right here is the joint. SC1, I'm 1 to 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Show them that Lion flavor, baby. Oh, snap. Wow. Yo, this is another hard track. Crowd, where you at, man? Let's go. Make some noise. You know how hard it is to do this. Wow. Stop. Yeah. Go. What up? Last round. Don't you tell me to stop. Yo, the foundation is there. The fire is there. The flow is there. Hey. Yo, you better rock this. You better rock this beat. Nice, nice, nice. Give it up, give it up, give it up. 2 rounds ready? All right. Snow, you ready? The judges.
Judges, are y'all ready?
1, 2, 3.
Spindian.
Yes, Spindian takes it.
All right,
Give it
all
up
right.
for Flonetic.
That was a very close battle.
We getting closer to Toronto. Spindian moves to the finals.